Don't worry, McKay-chan, just keep trying, you'll get it eventually. How's it going, Twitch? My name is Skull, and on behalf of East Asia Soft, welcome to today's stream. Today I am playing a game called Magic Exposure, which is a Yuri visual novel. Apparently it's a really short one, coming to PlayStation and Nintendo Switch today. So, yeah. Like I said, apparently this is actually a really short visual novel, so it's possible that I'll complete it today. We'll see. Always a fan of visual novels, as you guys know. I love them. Our most watched VOD of all time is me playing through a gay, furry visual novel. So, hey, maybe this is something like that. It kind of looks like it to me, just based off of what we see here. Let's go ahead and hop into it. See what kind of a game this is. It's a visual novel, that's what it is. That sounds like a fire alarm. I'm awoken by the sound of my digital alarm clock, trying to tell me it's time to get up. I don't want to wake up yet. With my body struggling to move, I reach out for my dresser where the alarm was. Where's the alarm? The annoying beeping of the alarm forced me to stretch my arm a bit more toward the dresser. But I didn't realize I ran out of bed space before I could reach it. Where's the alarm? Ugh! I fell out of bed. There's this little aching pain in my elbow as I hit it against the bed frame when I fell down. But the good news is that the rush of adrenaline from falling caused me to jerk awake. With a sigh, I stood up from the floor and tapped the button on the top of my digital clock. The beeping from the alarm clock stopped as I did so. Apparently, we just sleep in our school uniform. The alarm clock read 6:30 a.m. The day is an early start for a student like me. I have to cook my own food for breakfast and lunch every morning and make sure that the house is clean before I leave. Classes start at 9 a.m. for me today. It's still a bit early, but I have to clean the attic before I leave. After all, this is the first time I'll be living alone. But first things first, I have to eat. I'm starving. I sit alone at the four-seater dinner table after I finish cooking my food. A healthy bowl of greens with lettuce, Brussels sprouts, and spinach, seasoned with some salt and pepper. On the top side, there's a simple bacon and eggs meal. There's multiple levels of furry. This is a level that only true furries can enjoy. Yeah, this is straight up furry, yeah, for sure. With my phone in my hand, I start to eat. I'm mindlessly scrolling through the apps on my phone. There aren't any new messages except one from my father. I didn't want to read it until now, but I need to face the fact he left. I opened it. He was telling me he was going to work somewhere far away starting today, so he left me a good amount of money to keep me for a year. I just realized her body shape reminds me of Ember from Elemental. That is a bunny. You are right, McKay. That is straight up a bunny girl with twin ponytails. And a final request from him to clean the attic as soon as I'm able to. I am suddenly hit with a wave of melancholy after realizing that my father won't be eating with me anymore every morning and every night. It feels lonely. Without any friends from school or from my childhood, the feeling of loneliness is wrenching in my gut. My rabbit ears droop as I eat my food. I hope I find a friend sometime soon. My thoughts quickly pass as I finish eating. I'll take a shower later. I'll do the dishes first, then I'll clean the attic. It's 7:30 in the morning. I should have a bit of extra time to finish cleaning the attic before school starts for the day. With my bucket of water, a dry towel rag, and a small mop, I climb up the attic after opening the attic door. The attic is rather small and dark, so I turned on the light. There's a small circular window at both ends of the room, which is shaped like a triangle. There are a few boxes stacked below the window, but aside from those, there isn't much to see. And to my surprise, it wasn't dusty at all. I scraped the floor with my finger to see if there was any dust, but there was virtually nothing. Huh. Weird. Did Dad clean the attic recently? And if so, why did he tell me to clean it today? I didn't think of it much. Before I start mopping, I have to get the boxes out of the way first. I place my cleaning equipment beside one of the thin wooden pillars. On the boxes, I find some old books from my earlier years in school, but I also find my old school album. I grab a specific photo from an album. It was a picture of my parents and me. Come to think of it, my dad has always been with me my whole life, huh? This is just the first day of me being alone, and I already feel like crying over missing him. Aw. Under one of the albums, I see a small black-colored bag without any labels outside it. Curious about what it is, I decided to open it. A camera? I have a brown handheld camera in my hands, again, without any branding. The camera had a hand strap near the shot button, along with a leather guard on its body, presumably to keep it safe from fall damage. As I put the strap around my wrist, I turn the camera on. Evening, Dim. How are you doing? I doubt this thing even opens. Never mind. I thought the battery was dead. I'll try taking a picture of our old family album. The photo was taken almost 10 years ago. It was enclosed in a wooden picture frame with my mother and father hugging me from both sides. I'm doing pretty good, Dim. You know, hard at work these days with stuff. But hey, new VN for me to read through. I never knew my father kept it after that incident. It gave me a weird sense of nostalgia as I continued looking at it. The camera finally focuses as I press the shot button. It worked perfectly fine, and the quality was crystal clear. However, what's that blue thing in the background? Because the camera was focused on the picture, the background where the blue glowing thing is also a bit blurry. That couldn't have been sunlight, and that certainly doesn't look like a camera glitch. When I point my camera at the wall, I suddenly see a small blob-like being slowly walking so slowly. It has a distinctive blue glow, invisible to the eyes of humans, shaped like a floating blob. Are those spirits? I remember my dad telling me about the existence of spirits, which I did not believe at first. Spirits are harmless beings, Bianca. They usually live in the spirit world, but some of them cross the boundary and end up in the human world. If you see one, don't disturb them. They are happy just to be around living people. However, if you see a spirit that glows ominously, avoid them at all costs. They are not from the spirit world, but from the underworld where the demons live. I stare in awe at the spirit in front of me as I recall my father's reminder. I wonder if there are many more spirits out there. I could feel a surge of excitement rushing through me. I have something to look forward to today. With the camera in my hand, I frantically rushed to prepare to go to school, entirely forgetting to clean the attic. With half an hour to spare, I arrive at my school, Monty Hill College. With the spring season just around the corner, the aftertaste of winter can still be felt in the cold ambient temperature of my surroundings. I don't feel uncomfortably cold, however, but I still wore a red jacket just in case over my usual school clothing, a plain pastel-colored shirt and cotton-based joggers. It's the start of the second semester. I pass by a circular running fountain with a statue of a cat spewing water at its center. A statue of a cat spewing water? I'd love to see that. I could see some people sitting by the fountain talking to their friends. Why is she a rabbit? She's a rabbit. Why is she a rabbit? I don't know. I don't have anyone to go to school with, so I'm pretty much open to doing whatever I want. Digital only? I assume so, yes. Oh, wait, no, the ones that McKay's talking about, okay. To be fair, seeing all these people with their friends is making me feel icky and jealous inside. I've been trying to make friends, but my social anxiety keeps acting up. Tell my bosses that, McKay. I sigh, but my loneliness disappeared when I remember the ghost-seeing camera in my bag. Before I can even reach for my bag, someone bumped into me so harshly that I almost lost balance. I'm sorry. Watch where you're going, stupid freak! I turn around, and there I see the worst person I could stumble upon. Darius. He used to constantly target me since high school after some freak coincidence when we ended up in the same school. My school life has been a living hell. I'd go on long walks just so I won't have to meet him, or sometimes maybe even stay up late at school so I don't have to worry about walking past him. Oh, ha ha ha! It's just you, Bianca! Why didn't you tell me you were coming to school today? I was pretty sure she was going to change schools again, right, Darius? You think someone like her could do that for the second time? Is she scared of us? Ha ha ha, you're right. My heart starts to beat faster than I anticipated. I tried conditioning myself so I won't be scared of him anymore after the winter break. But why am I still backing out? Worried about their reaction, I speak, almost whispering. I was... Huh? Did you say something? I'm pretty sure I didn't hear anything! As Darius leaned closer to me, I instinctively face away, close my eyes, and freeze. What a jerk. I could hear my breath quivering, afraid of what he's about to do to me. But nothing came to me. Hey, you two! Knock it off! We were just talking to each other as friends. Why? If you don't do that, I'll report you to the teachers. Let's go. Huh? Did someone just... I slowly open my eyes, and in front of me, I see a black-haired wolf girl. Which, that definitely is not a school uniform she's wearing. I don't know of any school that would have a uniform like that. She has a mature look, one that exudes poise and a bit of coldness. Her expression was fierce, but still somewhat carefree while she was eating a custard-filled bread. I think I've seen her before. The two of us stared at each other for a moment, and that prompted me to forget the fear I felt earlier. I shake my head as I snapped out of my frozen stare. Thank you. But the wolf girl broke eye contact as she walked away, continuing to eat her bread as she walked into the campus. Was my voice too soft? Didn't she hear me? That was when I realized maybe she wasn't really standing up for me, and the two boys just happened to be in her way. I let out a sigh of relief as she walks out of my sight, entering the campus. As for me, I set out to accomplish what I originally planned to do this morning. Then... damn it. That whole ordeal with Darius and the wolf girl must have taken a good bit of time. There was nothing I could do about it now. Straightening my posture, I walked toward my first class for the day. Surely nothing weird will come at me having this camera within my possession. Right? I am a big fan of the concept of foreshadowing. It's 5 p.m. For most students, it meant time for their clubs and organizations at school. For others, it meant that most classes have ended for the day, and it was up to them to do whatever they want with their free time. As for me, I would have already gone home earlier, but I couldn't because I had to run a few errands for my film creatives professor. I had to attend the literature club as well, but I didn't really do anything meaningful there. Now that it's out of the way, I have all the time for myself now. Time to do what I've wanted to do since earlier this morning. I walk around the school garden between the campus and the gym building where there's a small shed in between. It reveals a slightly hidden part of the school where barely anyone comes, especially this hour. Well, maybe except the couples who are looking for a quick getaway, or for people confessing to their crushes. It's getting quite dark out here too, and I'm virtually alone right now. I brought my camera, and as I turned it on, the camera screen glows such a bright white light that I had to shield my eyes from it. Then the white light slowly dissipated, with a text notification briefly appearing on the screen, saying, Spirit World Anchor Recalibrated. What the heck does that mean? I have no idea what the meanings of each of those 4 words hold, but I'm assuming it has something to do with the bright light earlier. I point my camera to the front of the garden shed, and I see a few spirit creatures wandering around aimlessly. One was a translucent blue rabbit with thin reindeer horns behind its long propped-up ears. Seeing it made my own rabbit ears prop up a bit out of curiosity as well. Its small head turned towards me. I tilt my head in curiosity, as the rabbit also tilts its. It flickered a brighter blue color as it blinked. Then it hopped away and went through a wall inside the garden shed. It noticed me! I tried to follow the rabbit inside the shed, but couldn't, since the door wouldn't open. It's locked. I scan around my surroundings with my camera almost glued to my face, trying to see if there still are spirits around me. I walked to the front yard, where there were still some walking around the campus, and my expression is filled with awe after the grandiose scene in front of me. The school is brimming with spirits. Spirit birds fly across the sky, encircling the school as if they were migratory. Disfigured blobs with cute little faces, like the one I saw in the attic of my house earlier, are floating aimlessly above the fountain. They are like little lights that only illuminate their surroundings to show off their warm blue color. But most importantly, there are ghost cats. They aren't a hybrid of any sort like the small rabbit I saw earlier. They are simply normal-looking cats that are translucent blue. In love with the spirit world before me, I took pictures of every spirit creature I can get close to. I'm basically taking pictures of something that doesn't exist. To others, it looked like I was photographing absolutely nothing. Not that I care about it a lot, though. I'm sure nothing could strain my reputation further, since they didn't even care who I was. I squat down in an attempt to take a close-up shot of a spirit cat cleaning itself. He was lying down on the ground, licking its paws and trying to clean its head. Aw, so cute. I feel like my heart's going to melt. Suddenly, the cat abruptly stood up. It looked at the entrance of the campus. Is there something wrong, little cat? I face my spirit-seeing camera at the entrance, and there I saw a blackish-red glow emanating from a spirit. The red glowing humanoid ghost strolled outside the campus, ignoring anything in its path. Oh, you're right, it does. Hey, I didn't even notice that, McKay. Good eye. All the blue spirits that happen to come close to it either flee in panic or disappear into space, as if they were trying to hide from it. I impulsively pressed the shot button, and whatever it was, it noticed me. It stopped walking, and its two-horned head turned towards me. Damn it, were the last words I uttered before I started to run away in fear. Adrenaline started pouring into me as I started running in the opposite direction towards the gymnasium. Hey, wait up! I took a turn, leading ourselves to a vaguely hidden spot illuminated by nothing but a single bulb. Can you stop running? Even if I was running as fast as I could feel the horned ghost catching up to me. I stopped running when she held my shoulder. Why are you still following me? I explicitly told the mother that I'll be fine alone. Go away or I'll make sure you won't return ever again. It wasn't making any sense. I couldn't even respond to what it was saying. Scared, I turn around, and I instantly recognize who it is. It's you! The ghost girl from earlier! Thank goodness. I thought a demonic ghost was coming at me. Bianca? Yes, that's correct. How did you know my name? I think she meant to say wolf girl from earlier. Oh, well, actually, now I don't know. Huh. Well, I heard the guy from earlier call you Bianca. Yes, that's it. Sorry for scaring you like that. I thought you were one of my mother's lackeys. What do you mean? She tends to keep watching over me, basically. I see. Also, thank you for earlier. You saved me from having an awful morning today. No problem. I just happened to be passing by when I saw you. May I know your name? You can call me Erica. Thank you again, Erica. I hold her hand with both of mine, letting the camera hang along the strap of my wrist. Truly, I can't express how glad I am. I'll be more careful next time. Hey, there's no need to thank me like this. It's fine, really. Erica pats my head to calm me down, but my hands are still firmly holding hers, while uttering small thank yous as I do so. After a short moment, I finally calm down, letting go of her hand as I take a short breath. Anyway, sorry for disturbing you, Erica. You should get home now. It's getting dark. Don't worry, Bianca. I'm not busy tonight. Erica gazes at the camera still hanging around my wrist. She points at it. Are you a photographer? I know how to photograph properly, but I don't necessarily do it as a hobby. Can I see it? No, of course not. I can't risk other people seeing what this camera can do. God knows if they'll use it for other things besides seeing creatures from the spirit realm. Okay. Well, I should go now. See you in school, Bianca. See you. For some reason, seeing Erica walk away from me reminds me of the past. Being left alone, under the lone light with darkness all around me, with the closest person to me walking away. The past image of my small hand and my outstretched arm reaching for my mother. I never saw her again after that. I don't want to be alone. That thought kept resonating in my mind. Erica is the first person I've talked to today, except for my teachers. What if we became friends? Wait! Erica stopped walking. She turned her head around to look at me. Yeah? We could talk about my pictures, but you should promise not to tell anyone about it, okay? And with a warm smile, she responded, Sure. I gave a large smile back at her as I ran to her side, turning on my spirit camera as I did so. Okay, here are some pictures I took. As the camera switched on, the first picture on the screen was my family picture, the first one I took when I found it. Erica leaned her head to the camera, taking a closer look at the photo. You seem pretty close to your family. It only seems like it. My father is working far away from home, so I've been living alone in my house. It gets pretty lonely sometimes, but I don't really mind it. I lied. I felt lonely every day to some extent, but I didn't want to look pitiful in front of Erica. And your mother? She points at my mother in the image. She left us when I was a kid. My ears dropped in sadness for a quick moment, trying to keep my emotions to myself. Oh, I'm sorry for asking. No, it's fine. This camera looks normal at first glance, but there's actually more to this. Can you see that blue thing in the background? Yeah, I can. I don't know how, but that's actually a spirit. I excitedly showed her the picture of my blob-like figure in the next photo. Seems pretty unbelievable at first, but I have more photos at school. Is that what I think it is? Mm-hmm. That's a spirit. My father believes that the spirit realm really exists. I didn't believe in him at first, but this camera can apparently see past the outer realm, or whatever our world is called. I can't believe you got your hands on an anchor. Anchor? So that's what this camera is called. How did you know that? I heard stories from my grandmother. She tells me all kinds of stuff about spirits, but that was only in the past, before I left home. Actually, that's a wolf girl. Wolf girl, not fox girl. Small difference. Hearing Erica tell me about spirits made me beam more with excitement. It's not an anchor, it's a camera obscura. I want to know more about the spirit world. That's exciting. If we meet tomorrow, tell me more about it, okay? I'm not really sure about that. Oh, it's fine. As it turns out, the school is buzzing with these spirits. Look, I even caught a picture of this weird-looking cat with thin horns. They look pretty weird to me. Really? I thought it's amazing that these spirits do exist in the first place. I wasn't expecting her to have that reaction. Erica believes that spirits exist just as I do, but why does she seem held back and uninterested? If you want, we could take pictures of other spirits in the park. There's no need to do that! Huh? I mean, we have to get home soon. It's nighttime and there aren't many people walking around at this time. It's safer if we get home early, right? I guess so. Let me show you some other pictures. I switched to the photo of the red spirit. My father told me to avoid spirits that glow ominously, and this humanoid spirit seems to be what he was referring to. Hey, it kind of looks like her! It makes me more curious about them, however. I think he said they're demons from the old world. This game makes you uncomfortable, Tim? Sorry. I kept speaking out my thoughts while mindlessly inspecting the image of the humanoid spirit in the photo. I zoomed in on its face, and that's when I realized... Wait... I barely tell from her demon horns and translucent aura blocking most of her features. The wolf tail, her outfit, and her gray fur. I can definitely see that it matches her appearance. I stopped walking after that realization. Erica? Turning around, she almost stopped walking sometime after I switched it to her photo. Delete it, now! Her voice was too low, but I was able to understand her. You're a demon? If you don't delete it, I'm going to make you regret it! I gulp. Such a threat would work on me. If only it came from Darius. I don't feel scared at all. But I don't really mind that you're a demon. I said delete it! Erica rushed towards me as she tried to grab hold of my camera, but I quickly hid it inside my bag before she could get to me. She tries to prop my arms open as she desperately tried to grab hold of my bag. I wasn't going to just give it up that easily. Stop it! If you don't listen to me, I'll leak this photo everywhere. After I said that, Erica stopped struggling. She pushed herself away from me as she straightened her clothing from when she was trying to get my bag. That's devilish of you, blackmailing me. So, what do you want? It's not as if they're wearing costumes. Well, Bunny Girl is wearing a uniform. That's kind of a costume, right? What do I want? What kind of question was that? I have everything I need. My father left me enough money for me to live alone. I'm not really looking for any material things right now. But I do want something, even if it's just temporary. I won't lose anything if I were to do it, right? In a very low voice, almost inaudible, I answered her. Stay. For a week. Huh? I couldn't hear you properly. You need to stay at my house for a week, then I'll delete the photo. Boy, that was really forward. I confidently declared. Stay at your house for a week? I expected something harsher. I'm not a bad person, you know. Alright, fine. I'll stay at your house for a week. Starting tonight? Yes, starting tonight. I proposed to her that deal. If she stays at my house for a week, I'll delete the photo and she can go home. We'll do what friends do in sleepovers. Eating together, watching shows, playing games. Well, that's what I thought at first. But I almost forgot she's still mad at me for even having that demon photo of hers. Yeah, because that's what she wants to do, is just be your friend for a week. During our walk home, we had to get some food on the way and eat it at my house. Needless to say, nothing significant happened. We had a small talk, but it was mostly just Erica asking me random questions. We were both quiet, and I couldn't muster the courage to say something that whole time. Because I suddenly proposed this deal for Erica to live at my house for a week, she didn't bring any spare clothes with her. I'm letting her borrow some of my clothes, which perfectly fit her. Because bunnies and wolves are practically the exact same body shape and size. Oh, that sounds really good, Nikkei. I'm wearing pastel blue colored pajamas while Erica is wearing the same pair of pajamas in pastel green colored hue. Right now we're sitting together in my bedroom. My bed is large enough that it can fit 2 to 3 people on it. Erica is laying down on the other side of the bed from me, mindlessly scrolling her phone in this social media app called Cotcat. As for me, I'm sitting on my bed with my back resting against the rear bed frame. I want to break the ice between us, but how can I do it? Hey, Bianca. Yes? You're pretty boring. Instead of wallowing in self-deprecation, I took it as an insult. I'm not a boring person at all. Actually, I'm a pretty fun person too, just so you know. I kinda doubt it, but sure, whatever you say. Okay, fine. Out of anger, I propose to play a game. Let's play a game of Truth or Dare then. Sure. Whoever backs out has to sleep on the floor tonight. But the bed is big enough for the both of us. It is, but a challenge is more exciting when there are stakes involved. Or are you scared of losing? Erica pushing me to accept her stalked challenge is filling me with energy. Staked challenge, not stalked. But there's another reason why I want to challenge her. My eyes keep glancing at her phone. Even if we're still talking, why is her phone still turned on in her hand? Is Erica really that easily distracted? Or does she feel forced to hang out with me? Well, since you are forcing her to hang out with you, I'm willing to bet that she feels forced to hang out with you. Just a thought. She doesn't seem too opposed when I offered her to live with me. I put that thought back in my head as I became filled with adrenaline from her proposal of challenge. Where does this girl live? Where does the wolf girl live? Erica, where does she normally go home after school? Why does she go to school? She's a demon. She's a spirit girl thing. I have questions that'll probably never be answered. Let's start then. I'll go first. Truth or dare, Erica? Dare. I dare you to not use your phone for the whole night. Sure, that's easy. Erica places her phone screen down on the dresser cabinet beside her after she switches it to silent mode. Maybe I'm just overthinking that she doesn't want to be here. I'm probably thinking too much about it. My turn. Truth or dare? Truth. Is there anyone you like? Huh? That's an unexpected question. It's truth or dare. You got to expect the big juicy ones. Come on. I think. But from my reading experience, is this what they call a girl talk? One where we talk about love and our hearts get all fluttery and... I don't like anyone at school. I barely have anyone to talk to even. It's just a random question or anything. It's not like I'm interested in it, okay? Okay. Do you like someone? I thought you were a serious person who had no time for love. Your face always shows that you always have something in your mind. I don't care. I'm a girl too, okay? Of course I'd like someone even if they don't like me back. You're a pretty reserved person. I always thought that you were that way since you have someone else you like. That's not the case at all. I'm just not very good at talking. Plus, why would you be interested in that? Shut up! Truth or dare? I never thought she had this shy side of her. Literally met this day, talking as if they've known each other their whole lives. I should tease her more as she looks so cute and dramatic whenever she's all shy and bashful. Dare. I dare you to put your hands behind your back and hold your hands together. I do as she's saying. Then close your eyes. I close my eyes. I couldn't see anything other than the pitch black. Then don't move for the next 30 seconds. Okay. Just don't get the camera and delete the photo. No cheating. Why would I do that? I'll do something you'll hate even more. What do you mean? Ah, no! Erica suddenly threw herself over me, tickling all my weak and ticklish spots with her fingers. I thought I heard some laughing. Stop it, Erica! I can't breathe! I can't think properly as I kept erupting with laughter. Unable to control myself, I opened my eyes and tried to catch both her arms. Well, that went a different direction than I expected. Why would you do that? Why not? It's not against the rules. Plus, seeing you smile makes me kind of happy. I'm not used to getting compliments. Even if it came from someone I just recently met, I can feel my heart warming up. Thanks, Erica. I cover my mouth as I suddenly yawn, feeling a wave of exhaustion from today's activities. But at the same time, I have this feeling of a good sense of relief. You're sleepy already? I answer her as I rub the sleepy tears off my eyes. A bit. But it's barely past 9 o'clock. I usually sleep a lot. If I don't, I'll end up being late for my first class tomorrow. So you're a heavy sleeper too, huh? Okay, let's sleep now. Alright. I was about to stand up to get a futon in my father's bedroom, which I had to use as a temporary storage for any big appliances or items I don't use before Erica stops me. About earlier, it's fine if you can sleep in bed with me. Sure, but I'm the one who owns the bed in the first place. But I'm the one who won the challenge. But you tickled me into submission. That's so devilish of you. You could say it's also characteristic of me. I almost forgot. She's a demon from the spirit realm, wandering in our world in her wolf form. Because that's a thing that you can just forget. I don't feel any different at all. Why did my dad tell me to avoid demons? Because you might fall for them. Are there bad omen in the spirit realm? I'm only getting more questions if I keep thinking about it. But on top of all this, Erica is still a normal girl. Maybe it's fine if I let all the spirit stuff go past my reasoning. As I turn off the lights, I lie on the bed beside Erica. Another wave of exhaustion runs across my whole body. The cool temperature of the room made my eyes go heavy, and before I knew it, I drifted asleep. Good night, Bianca. Sweet dreams. Yes, I realize that that Erica's voice is very similar to Takako's voice. I apologize. I wake up to the sound of the birds chirping on my window. I feel cold because of the air conditioning, but nonetheless, I feel comforted. This is the first day I woke up without feeling nauseous. I wonder why. And something's odd, too. I was about to go on my day to casually prepare for school and cook a light breakfast before I go to my first class. Then I realize, wait, I always wake up nauseous because I have an alarm. My eyes darted to my digital clock. 8:12 a.m. Holy, she slept in. Oh, crap! I'm going to be late! Why didn't my alarm sound? I always fill it up with batteries. Did my alarm just choose not to activate itself? No way! Inanimate objects can't do anything. Unless it's the work of the spirits. While ranting about my unfortunate situation in my head, I hastily take a shower and put on whatever clothes I first see in my closet. No time for breakfast, too. I grab my bag that I conveniently placed just outside the front door. After locking my house, I quickly ran to school, hoping I wouldn't be late. And where was Erica? Whew, I barely made it in time. I sat in one of the chairs in the last row of the classroom, away from everyone so that they wouldn't bother me. I'm still gasping for air as I try to relax, my forehead sweaty from all the running. I open my bag to grab my pen and notebook. Then I see the spirit camera still inside my bag. The events of everything that had transpired from yesterday until now flashed inside my mind. Oh, right. Erica. I totally forgot about her. I hope she gets to school safe. I would have offered her to walk with me to Monty Hill this morning if I hadn't been so hyper-focused on getting to school without being late. In fact, going to school with her matters much more than being late. I wonder if I'll meet her sometime at school during the day. Nine hours later. In the end, I never got to meet her at school, much less see her for once. Was she hiding from me? I went home after classes were dismissed. I twisted the knob to my front door. My expression suddenly got filled with blankness and a slight hint of guilt. Erica never left home. Actually, she couldn't because I locked her inside without any way of getting out. As I entered home, I hastily removed my shoes on the front mat and dropped my bag somewhere on the couch. I quickly ran to my bedroom as I called her out. Erica! Opening the door to my bedroom, I instantly see the girl I'm looking for. Erica is still wearing her pastel green pajamas, except that her bottom clothing was missing. I could see her plain black-colored underwear in full view of me, and she didn't even make any effort to hide it when I entered the room. Yeah, because... This is going to be the stupidest nitpick ever, but she's clearly wearing red underwear, not black. Just saying. Oh, hi, Bianca. Have you had fun at school? I'm really sorry for locking you in here. I say this with my eyes still averted away from her. I grab her pajama pants lying on the floor and throw it on the bed. Also, put on your pajamas. Why? We're both girls. Just wear it. Fine. Afterward, I turned my head to look at her. Erica is laying on the bed, stomach down, with a controller on her hand. No, that's the pre-underwear underwear. The post-underwear underwear is black. Yeah, we gotta go 3 levels deep, underwearception, before we get to the black. She's playing one of my old platformer games. How did she even find the game in my game console? To keep myself from getting distracted in my bedroom, I hid my console years ago until I grew out and forgot about them. The TV screen in my room is turned on and connected to the console, displaying a game I used to play back then. Oh, that's interesting, Dim. I feel like Bianca's a fairly common name in Europe. She didn't ask for my permission either. Erica? Huh? Have you been playing video games the whole day? Yeah. I didn't have anything to do, so I had to kill time by doing something fun. I like your games, so I didn't feel bored at all. Thank you. I'm sorry again for locking you in here. I bought some food for us on the way here if you want to eat. Don't apologize, Bianca. I didn't plan on coming to school today at all, and your bed is so nice and comfortable. She sunk even more in the bed, trying not to move. I blame your bed for making me unable to stand up and be responsible. I showed you my Super Nintendo, please respond. Alright, get up now. I have to go change my clothes. Fine, but only if you beat me at kart racing. Erica stands up as she switches the game on the TV from her controller. Stop goofing around, Erica. Oh, do I sense a scared tiny little rabbit backing out of another challenge? I pout as I look away from her. I'm not going to get dragged into her coercive teasing again. What a scaredy rabbit. Okay, fine. If you don't want to play, suit yourself. Alright, let's play. I haven't played kart racing in years, but I'm still confident I could beat you with just one hand. Haha, that's the spirit. If I lose, I'll go out of the room to give you some privacy. I connected the second controller into the console as I sat in the bed together with her. Prepare yourself. I won't lose that easily. 2 hours later. You lose! Gah! Why do I keep losing? I'm simply better. One more! This is the main reason why I had to hide my console, to better manage my time. I had poor self-control, and it seems like that problem of mine has resurfaced. While my mind was idly thinking, I didn't notice I had already overtaken Erica's player at some point after we started our 15th race. I simply focused on getting the goal without paying attention to the leaderboards and the current race standing. Then... Hey, I can't see! I had to turn my head and my controller beside her so I wouldn't get distracted. Is she sitting in her lap? She is sitting in her lap. I'm sitting right here. What do you mean? No! You're cheating! No, I'm not. You're in the way. While I was busy trying not to laugh, I finally couldn't hold it in that it and my concentration was gone. The race concluded with Erica barely passing first place, just seconds away from my win. Erica! You're a dirty girl for distracting me like that. A win's a win! I knew she would cheat somehow, I just knew it. Losers will remain losers. I can't let Erica's childish taunting get into my head. But... oh, that's a PlayStation controller. Fine! One more! We kept playing games until I won, and even when I had already won, we started a new game to play together. Needless to say, we ended up playing all night. It was almost late the next day, but I had lots of fun anyway. Erica had to go back to her house after morning so she could prepare some clothes. While we were absent-mindedly talking while playing games the night before, Erica and I decided to go to the mall for a date. Or at least, those were the words she used. Of course, hanging out with her at the mall is fine with me, so I accepted it, but... why is she acting shy and flustered all of a sudden? Clearly, I am wearing jeans and a blank pastel shirt over an open black long-sleeved polo. As for Erica, she may have overthought what to wear. Should I change my clothes? I just realized that wearing an off-shoulder dress is too embarrassing for me. Because that's clearly what she's wearing, is a dress. That's the opposite of a dress, lady. I think you're really stylish. And you really stand out, too. It's making me feel a bit inadequate. I'm sorry, I'll go change clothes right now. Before Erica could run off, I held her hand to stop her from getting away. Wait! There's no need to be embarrassed, okay? You're really pretty, and your dress fits you too. I'd hate it if you changed your clothes for this date of ours, right? Erica and I stare at each other for a moment as I wait for her to reply. Your face is turning red. No, it's not! I just think you're cute. Thanks. If you still feel shy about your outfit, here. I'd hate it if Erica didn't enjoy our time together because her mind is too preoccupied with her current anxiety. I removed my blank polo as I hand it to her. Or black polo, holy cow. Here, you should wear this if you're still embarrassed. Erica hesitantly grabs the polo off of me, and as she wore it over her dress, my heart probably skipped a beat. I feel much better. Thank you, Bianca. That polo suits you better than me. I love it. With that, Erica is back to her normal self. She's really aware of her outfit. If I also felt aware of what I'm wearing, maybe I would be stylish as her someday. I shake my head to get my musings out of my mind, and so we left to our night at the mall. The two of us walked around the mall, passing by many shops and restaurants as we carefully looked for what we wanted to do. We were having fun. Whenever I looked at Erica, I'd always see her bright smile accompanied with her warm voice. I felt at ease whenever I talked to her. Is this what it means to have a friend? As we sit down on one of the wooden benches in front of the running water fountain, Erica's smile fades away. Bianca. Are you still thinking about why I'm a demon? I shake my head in disagreement. I haven't been thinking about it at all. In fact, I only remembered you were a demon spirit when you reminded me of it just now. Erica smiles as she sighs in relief. Thank goodness. So, I'm the only one bothered by it. Why? What's wrong? I was afraid that knowing I'm a demon would weigh down your image of me. You see, I'm from the spirit realm, and those in the spirit realm and the mortal realm aren't supposed to interact with one another, but here I am, breaking the rules of the realms. Won't that get you in trouble? No, the rules are customary. There's no actual consequence behind it. But the main problem is that I'm a demon. Demons bring misfortune to those around them, which is why those kindred spirits, the ones you have a picture of in your anchor, tend to move away from us. Maybe it's why you don't have many friends since you started coming to Monty Hill. Living in the mortal realm is fun, and I feel happy that I can live here because of my dad. Except for my mother, who was practically forced to agree to him, so she'll always find a way to keep me in check. Unlike in the spirit realm, all I can ever do there is conjure things I like, and I'll have them. There's no excitement in doing that, you know? Maybe me being here means that the misfortune latched onto you. I was just thinking that if I return to the spirit realm, you might finally make some friends. Don't say that. I couldn't just let her think. I couldn't just let her thinking ruin her night. I try to comfort her by laying my head on her shoulder as I hold her hand. I'm already happier than I ever was when you accepted my ridiculous offer. Had you been any other person, they probably would have been weirded out and left me on the spot. Being alone isn't good for me, and I've tried to remedy it by making you live with me. What's important is that you're happy with me and I'm happy with you. I'm confident that what I'm saying is true. So don't ever blame yourself, okay? Thank you, Bianca. I didn't move my head to look at her. All I know is that she's keeping her tears from coming out. There's 4 days left before she moves out of my house, and by then, I will have deleted the picture of her being a demon. After that happens, will she still be my friend? I couldn't bear myself to ask that question. Let's buy matching pajamas, okay? Okay. I wanted to check something. I'm going to do that real quick. I'm going to save here real quick. And go to the title. So there's the CG gallery here. It looks like there's only 4 photos total, and we found 2 of them. We got the one of Erica, the demon girl, and Erica sitting on Bianca's lap. So we got 2 more things to unlock. I am fairly certain we're going to finish this game today. We bought matching pajamas. It was a cute pair of black pajamas with a pattern of pandas and brown bears' faces. One pair had the panda head bigger than the bears, while the other one had a bigger bear head. As much as I'm excited to wear the pajamas with her as soon as possible, I had to wash it clean first after coming home. No, it really is that short. It really is that short, Dim. Erica is carrying the paper bag with the things we bought, including the pajamas. The mall is about to close soon, so Erica and I decided to walk home as early as now. We're already done for the day as well, except something hindered me. When I reached my right back pocket, I noticed something was missing. Oh no! What's wrong? My wallet! I don't have it with me! I must have forgotten it when I went to the restroom. I'll try to get it back. I hope someone hasn't taken it. Okay, I'll wait here outside the mall. If need be, we can report it to the police later. Okay, I won't take long. I hastily ran to the restrooms, which were on the far side of the mall. As I arrived there, I luckily find my wallet in one of the cubicles without anything missing or out of place. Thank goodness. But on my way out, I met someone I never expected to meet outside school. Darius? Out of all times and all places, I never expected for us to meet here. I find myself frozen out of fear again. Why am I even that scared of Darius so much? Then I remembered that memory. Him publicly humiliating me in my old school, spreading rumors about my dad and why my mom isn't around anymore. He basically isolated me from everyone. What's worse is that when I asked him about why he kept picking on me before, his answer was, just for the sake of it. It's fun as hell, so just go along. I do not give a single shit about who you are. The fact that he could do it without caring how I'm feeling or what kind of effect it has on me makes me scared to the brim. Darius casually puts his arm around my back and I flinch in response, still frozen in fear. Follow me, rabbit. I do as he pleases, following along his steps. My heart is beating so quick. My vision is tunneling, even though I don't know where we're going. He was leading me somewhere upstairs where there weren't that many people around anymore. You want to take a guess? No one is paying attention to us. These thoughts kept plaguing my head, yet I couldn't do anything other than to obey him. Because if I don't know what will happen to me. Give me your money. I don't have enough fare for today, and I'm lazy as hell to walk across town. I couldn't speak. I tried opening my mouth, but words wouldn't come out. Hey, I'm talking to you! Darius suddenly pushed me as I stumbled out of balance, but I managed to still stand upright. But in doing so, I accidentally dropped my wallet that was barely hanging out of my other pocket. I tried to reach out to it, but Darius got to it first. Hey, that's my wallet! So what, huh? Darius opens my wallet. Because I didn't spend too much today, my cash is enough to feed me for the whole week. With an evil smile, Darius pockets my wallet. Thanks for your generosity, Rabbit! As that happens, Darius walks downstairs, and I can only watch him walk away with my wallet in hand. I simply stood without moving to fight. Am I going to go home without any food for the next week? Should I report him to the police? But if I do so, what if he humiliates me again? What if I get alienated again? I should just tell Erica that my wallet got lost. After I just gave up, Darius stopped walking downstairs. The fuck are you looking at? If you don't return her wallet, I'll kill you. Try me. What can a woman... Oh, I think this is supposed to be him talking. Try me. What can a woman do? Ah! Suddenly, Darius is sent flying out of his feet as he hits the wall on his back. Emerging from the stairs is Erica, who has supposedly gut-punched Darius. Erica slowly walks over to Darius as she casually grabs my wallet out of his bag. What have you done? That hurts. Ugh. Next time I see you bullying Bianca again, you lose a limb, okay? Erica then runs towards me. She grabs my hand, then starts running again. Gee, thanks, McKay. Thanks a lot. Taken aback by these series of events, I run along with her before everything was even processed inside my brain. But most importantly, I didn't feel scared anymore when Erica came to my rescue. Why are we running? Someone must have seen us. I don't want to explain to the police that I almost knocked someone else out. A wide smile appeared on my face. Then I erupted into a laugh that I had to keep inside me. And apparently she heard me laugh too. What's so funny about being beaten up by someone? You should learn how to protect yourself. But I don't know how to. It's fine. I'll teach you when we get home. As we run out of the mall, I suddenly feel a strange warmth whenever I'm with Erica. The way she protected me from my lifelong bully and the time we spent together over these last 2 days, and the jokes and secrets we exchanged with each other. I'll really miss her when she leaves my house. I hope we could still remain friends. A few days had passed since we went to the mall. Erica taught me tricks on how to defend myself, and while I'm grateful for her, I don't think I'll ever use it soon. Whenever I see Darius at school, I still feel scared, but Erica has armed me with the knowledge to protect myself from now on. Since that incident with him, he stopped picking on me, even if Carrot tried to aggravate me for whatever reason. I don't think he'll hurt me again. Not with Erica here. Just thinking of that made me appreciate Erica even more. Even so, is that really the only reason why I have these strange, warm feelings whenever I see her? Come, Erica, faster! I'm trying! It's so hard to run in wet pants! The two of us suddenly got caught by a heavy rain. We didn't even have time to put out our umbrellas. Fortunately for us, we were only already a few blocks away from home when the rain suddenly hit. Oh, unfortunately, it rained so heavily we got soaked from the rain while protecting our bags from getting too wet. I was wearing a jacket, so it wasn't too wet compared to Erica. You've practically taken a shower with all your clothes on. Yeah, I should bring a jacket more often. I closed the door once the two of us removed our shoes, silencing the noise of the heavy rain outside. You should shower first. I'll just get a change of clothes since I didn't get too wet. Erica nods, then she goes off to take a shower. After getting a change of clothes, I decided to kill time by making sure that none of my notebooks got wet. Wet dog. Yeah, yeah, that is a wet dog. Especially the notebooks, or else my exams next week would be my cause of academic death. But as I pull out the contents of my bag, I'm relieved to know that nothing was harmed, except for the seams in the zipper. I knew buying waterproof bags was a great investment. A couple more minutes passed as I was just sitting in the living room alone, mindlessly staring at the ceiling. Erica's taking too long in the bath. I suddenly feel cold, most likely from the rain earlier, even though I had already changed my clothes. Erica, are you finished? No response. Concerned, I decide to walk toward the bathroom when I notice it was unlocked. Since the door was unlocked, I instantly assumed that Erica was already done bathing. I turn the doorknob as I push it open. I don't know what's about to happen, but it's going to be weird. Yep. That right there is a wet dog. I am first greeted by the scent of lavender shampoo filling the bathroom, along with a naked Erica and a soap lather-filled bathtub. I can feel my face heating up as I accidentally see her bare skin. My ears erect straight up in embarrassment as I immediately turn around, looking away. Hi, Bianca! Do you want to join me? As if! The bathtub only fits one person! I guess so. What brings you here? Do you need anything from me? No, not at all! I try to turn around to look at her again. Then I turn away again. Is she not remotely bothered that she's naked in front of me? I was just concerned you were taking too long since I really needed a hot bath. Oh! Sorry. I usually take long baths. Erica stands up. You can take a bath now. I just like daydreaming with warm water all over my body. Okay, but I'll wait for you to put some clothes on first. After that whole ordeal, I closed the bathroom door. I sat on the couch again while fanning myself with my hand to cool myself down. I don't know why, but I got flustered way too much there. Seriously, why do I always get so nervous around here? She's just my friend. Nothing more. I calmed down after reassuring myself of those words, even those which aren't the whole truth. Now that Erica is getting out of the bathtub, I walk through my closet to get my change of clothes and a spare bath towel. As I do so, Erica stepped out of the bathroom. She is now fully clothed with a towel wrapped around her wet hair. You can take a bath now. Sorry for taking too long. Looking at Erica, she seemed to be wearing red shorts and a black long-sleeve shirt. It's okay, I'll step in now. I filled up the bathtub with warm water before lathering it with the same lavender bath soap Erica used. As soon as it's filled, I step in, warming up my whole body as my ears drop in relaxation. It feels so good. If it weren't for Erica waiting for me outside, I would have set an alarm to my phone and just literally float in the bathtub after falling asleep. Bianca! Yeah, Erica? The rain subsided. Are we going to eat dinner tonight? Sure. Even if it's raining, I still would have accepted it. Heh, sure. I'll get that. Erica and I talked about getting dinner at a fancy restaurant tonight. We just got home from a school-related activity, even though it's the weekend, and we had lots of fun. I interacted with some people, but I mostly hung out with Erica the entire day. No regrets. I won't tell Erica just yet, but I plan on paying for our meals tonight. She's done so much for me that I want to give something back to her. And maybe I'll tell her how I really feel about her. A confession? Absolutely not. But maybe somewhere along the lines of that. Bubbling in the water, I got lost in my own thoughts. What do I do? Just thinking of what I'll say to Erica makes me feel giddy and happy. Erica, I just want you to know that I don't want you to go away. Erica, if it's fine with you, you can stay here for one more day. Erica, is it okay if we became... what the heck am I thinking? I submerged my whole head into the water, bubbling as if I was screaming in the water. After spending a few minutes more in the bath, I get out and put on my pajamas. I slung a dry towel over my shoulder to keep my clothes from getting wet even further. But as soon as I reach the living room, I see her crying on the couch. Worried, I quickly walk towards her as I sit beside her. What's wrong? But Erica wouldn't say. Instead, I find an opened letter on the floor. A letter addressed to Erica from her family? I didn't want to put my nose into it, but the letter said that Erica has to return to the spirit world. It said she has gone too far. That if word comes out she has been living in the mortal realm, the spirits would never let them out again. That it's her fault her family is currently in this situation. But in that letter, it's explicitly said that I was the one who put her in that situation. I've almost forgotten the picture I took of her. If it leaks, her life in this realm is done for good. A wave of guilt came crashing upon me. I felt sad. Wrong button. I felt sad, guilty, and remorseful. I couldn't find the words to comfort her. Erica burst out crying when I placed the letter on the table. She knew I must have read it. You know what? I don't care anymore. Erica stands up as she hastily grabs her bag without looking at me. Actually, she avoided looking at me. Erica, you want to leak the photo? Do it then. You're just a boring rabbit without any special qualities. No one will like you. Coming from Erica, her sharp words break my heart, and my own tears begin to run down my face. Before Erica steps off the front door, she takes one last distraught look at me, as if she regretted what she had just said. But she didn't turn back. She stormed out of my house, leaving me all alone again. Tick, tick, tick. The faint sound of the crickets outside and the ticking clock filled the living room. Sometime after Erica left, I cried my eyes out. I cried so hard that my eyes hurt, so hard that I lost track of time. I fell asleep after I cried, and now checking the time, a few hours have gone. I'm sitting alone in the living room, wallowing in my depression after Erica left me. Memories of my time with her flashed through my eyes. Our date in the mall, playing games again for a while together with her, our small talks that made our friendship more meaningful, and this unsolved feeling in my heart. Without her around, I feel like a big part of my life has gone missing again. I'm haunted again by the memory of my mother leaving me. Is this what it feels like for someone you love to have left you so suddenly? Thinking of that made me sob out of sadness again. I walked to the bedroom to sleep away my sadness when I found the anchor, the spirit camera, and a letter in the bedroom. I turned on the camera again. The photos with the spirits on it warmed my heart, but as I pressed the INF button, the photos were suddenly switched to normal mode. The spirits and the photos disappeared from the pictures, and the background was left out instead. So the anchor can also act as a normal camera, I thought. Then I switched to the most recent photo in the camera. Erica. This time without her red aura and demonic features. She's looking at me with a popsicle in her hand. On her bag, a letter is falling out of it. When I looked at the closed letter in the bed, and the one I have and the one in the photo look exactly the same. I opened it without thinking, and the letter was something I never expected to see. Erica. Dear Bianca, hi, I'm Erica, a transferred student and your old schoolmate. We first met each other at the canteen at our old school years ago. In the noisy canteen where we met, you helped me overcome my social anxiety and led me to become self-confident. I was feeling lost and lonely at that time, and I knew you were also feeling that way too, but you still managed to give me what I needed. But I don't think you remember since you had to leave quickly before our conversation ended. I've always wanted to tell you that I wanted to be your friend, but my feelings grew as I silently watched over you. You would always help those who are in need and keep company with those who are alone, but for some reason you never show this side of you at school. If it's fine with you, can we have a date at the mall sometime this week? I'll bring you whatever you want. I just want to thank you for what you've done for me, and I was hoping that we could be something more than just friends. From your longtime admirer, Erica. That was actually a really sweet letter. Aw, that was actually so wholesome. I start crying again. All this time, Erica liked me, and she was going to confess to me on that day. I don't want to let her go. I'm not going to give up this time. I won't lose someone I love. Not anymore. I grab my bag as I stuff it with my wallet, the camera, and her letter. Even though I don't know where to go, I decide to go outside while wearing my home clothing. I hope she hasn't gone far. It's been a few hours since she left. This is a shot in the dark, but I'm betting on the slightest possibility I'll meet her again. I've been running around for half an hour. I don't know where she lives. The school is closed and all the other public transport terminals are either closed or have already finished their last ride. I'm slowly getting tired, but I haven't lost hope. The convenience store close to the highway. I walked to the convenience store, and there I saw the one I've been looking for. Erica! She's wearing a thick jacket over her outfit, with a large baggage beside her and a backpack laying on the seats. She was really planning to go away. Bianca? Why are you here? I ran towards her as I take a few deep breaths, trying not to suddenly cry in relief. Opening my bag, I showed her the letter, but I didn't give it to her. Instead, I put it close to my chest. I love the way you talk. I love the way you tell me the little things of your day. I like that you always wait for me to eat and that you'll always offer to help me even if I don't know how to cook. I love that you're always protective of me even though I'm my own person. I'm a capable person too, you idiot. Later, McKay. And I like how you can act all cold and mean sometimes, then become a shy, embarrassed mess after a quick moment. I don't want you to leave me. Even if our agreement ended, I still would have asked you to come live with me. No more threats. I just want you to be here with me. I grabbed the camera from my bag and let it drop on the ground. The lens broke first, as some of its parts shattered on impact, and just to be sure, I kicked it away from the station, letting it fall into the tracks where it would get destroyed by the train. I don't think her dad's going to appreciate that. As I finally couldn't control my tears, I let my heart take control. Aww, cute. I hold Erica's hand with both my hands, grasping it firmly, showing I would never let her go anymore. I love you. I love you too, Bianca. Erica runs up to me as she hugs me so tight that we almost fell to the ground. For my feelings to be returned, it feels so warm and fuzzy to have my feelings corresponded. Could have just deleted pics. Yeah, I could have, but didn't. She went the extreme route. I didn't know that my love for her is enough to fill me with happiness. I felt like I could just melt in her arms. We both share a warm smile together as we stare at each other. Erica touches my cheek and I intertwine my hand with hers. As our faces slowly move towards each other, I close my eyes as we lose ourselves in our kiss. I never knew this kind of warmth existed in this world. The cold after-rain wind breeze blew towards us. I wasn't fazed by how cold it was. My feelings and my heartfelt words are for Erica's only. And this time I will never let her go. 3 years later, I was awoken by the sound of the car being turned off. As my eyes adjusted to what's around me, Erica tapped my shoulder, gently shaking me awake. "We're here, Bianca." I got out of the car, and what beheld me was a magnificent view of our town from the hill. I could see the small lights from the houses and the dimly lit river going through the town. The stars carpeted the sky, its small flickers decorating our wonderful night even more. "I'm glad we can find time together despite how busy our schedules are. Work has been so problematic. We graduated from college a year ago thinking that being an adult was going to be easy. I couldn't be more wrong." "But what's more important is that we're still together." Erica hugs me from behind as I rub my cheek on her arm. "Love you, Bianca." "I love you too." We share a brief moment of silence as Erica hugs me, enjoying her love, something I could never get enough of. The night ambience of crickets and small wind perfectly captured our wondrous moment together. Nothing matters in the world anymore when I'm with my loved one. "By the way, today's our anniversary, right?" "What do you mean? We just celebrated it a month ago." "It's true. But you should remember what date it is today." Erica handed me a letter after she stopped hugging me. When I opened it, the words and handwriting became instantly familiar with me. "This is the confession letter you wrote me back then." "Well, not quite." At the end of the letter, there's a pink sticky note that said, "Turn around." And as I turn around, "Will you marry me, Bianca?" I couldn't say anything in surprise. Erica's kneeling on the ground, one knee raised, as she presents to me a box with a ring that looks absolutely phenomenal. The ring highlighted a circular sapphire gem at the center, one that made me reminiscent of the camera I used to own. It was crazy to think that if it wasn't for that camera, I wouldn't have met my amazing girlfriend a long time ago. No longer my girlfriend, but my new wife. "Yes, of course I'll marry you." I couldn't stop my tears from dropping as Erica gently placed the ring around my finger. It's a proof of her commitment and love for me, and I'm ready to be with her forever. So why did her father tell her to avoid the demons? That was very unclear. Well, there's the development team. Hey! I know McKay's gone, but it was not written by a man. All right. Good job, Victoria, Invicta, and Riquet, and Javon de Souza. All right. Well, congratulations to you guys. That was a short but very sweet visual novel. I feel like that could have been fleshed out a bit more. But, you know, for what it was pretty nice. I liked it. It wasn't bad. So, that will bring this stream to an end. So, that was Magic Exposure, out now on PlayStation and Nintendo Switch. Friday, I'm going to be playing Sword and Fairy Inn 2, which I'm excited for. This is the game that we just announced is getting a physical release. And by just announced, I mean like 2 or 3 months ago. But still, I'm playing that on Friday. Something for you guys to look forward to. Thanks, Dimlord, McKay, Sean, for being here. Shout out to the lurkers and shout out to everyone watching this on YouTube. Ah, that was a nice little visual novel. It's been a while since I played one that I could finish in a single day. I needed that. All right. On behalf of East Asia Soft, I have been Skull. Have yourselves a great day and a great week. And I will see you on Friday. I'll play Sword and Fairy in too. See you all then. Bye-bye.